So that's the hardest question I think anyone has ever asked me.
I think lacrosse is just a different sport in general, and it's, you know, a lot of different sports all put together. It's super fast-paced, there's never a dull moment, and I think that that's something that I fell in love with. And I think it's just the players that come out and play lacrosse too. They're very dedicated, driven, young women, and I think that that's been really fun to coach.
Being competitive and being so individual, that I love that part about it. Trying to get better, just to keep trying to get better at. That doesn't really answer. That's actually a really hard question. What do I love about golf? I don't know, it's like golf picked me. I didn't have a choice really, frankly, is what I feel about it. That's what I'm looking for in athletes too. Sort of like they're addicted to the thing in a way. I know that sounds unhealthy, but sort of like an addiction to something you couldn't stop if you tried.
I think she teaches us all to put like everything we have into whatever we choose to do it at 110% always, because that's what she does.
With every bad thing that happens, she always takes the good out of it. Like every single thing, like, man, I had a bad race, I had a bad time, but she's gonna tell you, oh, but you did this well though, you had a good start, you had a good tackle mechanics. I mean, she's always picking the good things in the bad things, even though when things go wrong. So that's why I think she's the perfect mother figure and also a coach at the same time.
We have probably one of the most amazing coaches. She does everything from working games to taking care of our practice to being here for 17 hours a day. So I think like our program success has really started from top down. I mean, she's here, she's working for us, she's working hard. Like the work ethic is amazing.
I'd say old-fashioned kind of guy. He likes, you know, just things ran the right way, but he's really easy to get along with, really easy to relate to. He cares about all of us, but in the end of the day, you know, he's trying to win ball games, but he's really invested in us as players.
Go, hey, Auggie, up 3. 1, 2, 3. Auggie, Sherry!
She's putting in so much time here every night just to keep us happy, just so she could do the best that she's doing for us. So we want to thank her so much, and we're going to keep working hard for her.
Yeah, Emily's amazing.
Being in the Dome is a blessing. Not a lot of schools around here get to have that privilege. A lot of them practice in field houses, which are weird surfaces that they don't get the real game-like situations going. So we're really lucky to have that.
Things like, so on turf you get nice easy bounces, in grass and dirt you get a bad hop at any point in time. Then for the outfielders, in the Dome you really can't see a true fly ball, but then once you get out and outside, then you see real life.
I think the biggest thing for us is the fact that we train and practice in a 200 meter and compete in a 200 meter size indoor track, but when we come outside, it's actually a 100 meter track, so the turns are way more wider.
If it's cold, the ball's not going to travel as far, but you know, when it's warm, it's nice to be outside. You got shorts, t-shirts, so it is nice, but in the fall we've had some terrible weather. I think last spring even, we played in snow. It was about 40 degrees and sleeting. So that was pretty, I don't want to say miserable, but it was a tough couple hours out there.
Oh, the sun. The sun.
3 to 5 o'clock, Ernest is like right here and the sun is like, shoop. So like third base, shortstop, you're like,
blinded. You're blinded. So the sun's an interesting component to the game when we get out of the Dome.
You can't breathe. In the Dome?
So it gets easier.
It gets easier, but
when you go outside, yeah.
There also can be rain and snow while we play, which could make it harder too.
Yeah. It's definitely tough on spring break because that's the first time throughout the whole winter that we actually play on grass again. So it's a little different from hitting off a mat to hitting on grass again.
Running is like a coping mechanism for me. When I'm running, that's like the one time where I get to be fully present.
I guess the joy of it, especially competition, you know, the adrenaline, the rush, you know, it's just so, for a short sprint, it's just so little amount of time, and you have to do so much. I don't know, it's just the energy is kind of what gets me going, you know, that's my favorite part about it.
What motivates you? Start with you.
I want to say food, but I feel like that's...
Like Mel goes and goes and goes and goes and goes, and you're like, wow, this woman's amazing. And then you go in her room to talk to her, and Chipotle pulls out a can of Coke and says, "Oh, I got some carrots for lunch."
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And then it's those carrots look weirdly like Cheetos. But I'm not here to decide. It's like you do your thing. Like,
Little container filled with Cheeto Puffs.
I feel so hot right now.
Why? He's got this big jacket on?
Yes, this jacket. No.
The other day I was eating green beans and Mel looked at me and said, "What are you eating?" And I said, "Green beans? What?" And she goes, "That is disgusting." And I said, "Green beans are good, Mel." And she goes, "So is pizza." And I said, "All right, you're right, I should eat pizza."
the key to success is 3 Diet Cokes a day.